Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are in the fourth lecture. We will discuss a very important concept of trend and forecasting. Here is the table. I will select this data, go to insert and click on 2D line. And in the 2D line I will select this line, right click on it and go to trend line. So in the trend line you can see it is linear plotting. We can click on exponential. The best line is which is fitting the line. So I will click on polynomial. You can see it is the best fit, and I can display R square value on the chart. You can see here is the R square value. It is near to 1, and we can see the forward trends as well. So I will go here, write 6, and it will give me the 6 more periods. So it is the forecasting option, and you can also go to display equation on chart. Here is the equation, mathematical equation, which is used for the trend and forecasting, and this is very important and used everywhere. First of all, we will go towards SUMIF function, and we will sum if the values are greater than our required. So I will write sum if, and after writing this I will select this, and I have selected that I want to sum this, but after writing a comma I will write only sum if the value is greater than 23,000, and now I will press enter. So the sum is calculated only for the values that are greater than 23,000. The second option is the sum based on the reference of other column, means decision on a 2-column criteria. And in this IFS function I will use 2 columns. So I am writing IFS, and in the IFS I will first select this column, place the comma, and then select this column, and after that I will write comma, the inverted commas, and in the inverted commas I will write less than 0.45. okay, and now I am pressing enter. It will take only the columns and add them which have percentage less than 0.45 or 45%. So it is here. Now the third option is for sum is it is based on multiple column criteria, and I will write sum IFS. First of all I will select this column, and after selecting this I will place the comma, and then I will select this column, and after this column I will write comma, and in the inverted comma I will write is equals to Muhammad. So I will add those percent or those discount columns or those value columns which have the name Muhammad. You can see there are 2 columns having the name, and after writing this I will place another comma, and now I will take the percentage column with it. I will add another condition because this is the decision based on multiple column criteria. So I will write are greater than 0.45%. So the criteria is completed. Now I press enter. We will go towards the date function. So I am coming here, and here I will write the today function, bracket open and bracket close. It will show me the date for today. First of all I have to write EO month, and in the EO month I will write this date, and I want to know the end date of this month. I will write 0 and press enter. It will show me the end of the date of this month. If I want to find the end of the date of the next month, so I will what I will do, I am coming here again, removing this, and I will write EO month, and in the EO month I will give the start date, the date of this month, and I will write 1, and it will give me the date of the next month, means it has given me the next month end date. And if I want to know the end date of the last month, so I will write EO month, select the current date and write -1, and writing -1 will give me the date of the last month, the end date of the last month. Now I am moving towards the function of edate. Edate is used for adding and subtracting the date for number of months from a date. So I am writing edate and writing the current date, and I want to subtract 2 months. Add or subtract. First I want to add 2 months in this date. 6/15/2022, it will make it 8/15/2022. And if I want to subtract 2 months from this date, so I will use a minus sign and it will subtract 2 months from this date. How we can calculate the number of days between two dates? So I am taking this date here and I am taking the another date here, and after taking 2 days it will tell me the difference between these two dates is 61 days. And I am moving toward the 34th slide that consists of many important functions. So what does the network days do? I will show you by selecting the two dates. This is the start date and I will add comma, and this is the end date. So the network days will give you that how many days passed between the two given dates. So you can see it is showing that 23 days difference between 2 days, but it has the capability to exclude the weekends. Here the work date will find two arguments. The first is the start date, and the second, how you want to know the date after 100 days. You can write work days and today is the start days, and I want to know which is the date after 100 days. So I will press enter and it has told me that after 100 days the date would be this. Okay, so this is also a very important function used in Excel. Now for finding which day of the week it is, I can write weekday and I am giving it my current date, and pressing enter it is showing that today is 4th day of the week. If I want to know which is the week number of the year, so I will write week num and I will give it the current date, and it is showing that the week is the 25th week of the year. Calculating subtotal in Excel sheet by month is very important and used in finance. So I am coming here, selecting all the data, and I am going towards the data tab, and in the data tab I will click on this subtotal option. I want to do the total by month because January is written 3 times, February 3, March 4, April 2, and I want to sum the price, and I want to see the summary below the data. So you can see here is my January summary, February summary, March summary, and it is the grand total, and it is a very important function used in Excel by finance department or finance professional. Now I want to show how to group the column. Suppose I am in this column and I will click control space from my keyboard, it will select the column, and for selecting the side column I will press shift and the right arrow key, and after pressing this I want to group this. I will click on my keyboard shift alter and the right key. Now you can see here is the tab. I can close this group column, open this group column by plus and minus sign. This is also very important in large Excel sheet. Okay, now I am on the 37th option, which is the aggregate function. This aggregate function is very important. Let us see that there is a date written. Suppose there is a date written but there is no value, so some function will give error, or if there is a formula error, some function will give the error most of the time. So we will use aggregate function, and in the aggregate function suppose we want to do the sum. The option for sum is 9 So I will write 9 here, and after 9 it is showing ignore error values. So I will go and press 6. 6 will ignore the error values, and now I will select this, all of these, and it will take the array and give me the sum by ignoring the empty values. So this is also very important in Excel. Now the round off function is also of great importance. Let us first write percentage here, and before writing you have to look the format of this cell, that it is in percentage. You can see 2 decimal places percentage. Now I will round off my my salary. I will write round, and first of all I want to write a number. Okay, so I will select this and I will multiply it by the percentage 1 plus, what is my percentage, 12.56, and after this I want to round off it by 2 digits. Now I will close the bracket, press enter, and you can see it is round off by 2 digits. We can round off by 3 digits, and we can explore more options of the round off. In the 39 option we can use control, we can select this and use control B for bold, control I for italic, control U for underline, and control A for selecting the table. If we press control A 2 times, it will select the whole sheets. So this is some of the advanced option: control B for bold, I for italic, U for underline. Okay, now I will move towards the 40th option. The 14th option is to do the sum of the multiple columns in one go. So I am here, these are multiple columns available. I will select all of them. Just press Alt equals to, and it will automatically do the sum. That's all for today's lecture. So we have covered 40 major function of Excel in this lecture.